Hello visuals and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Superhero Wednesday, the day of the week where we like to flex and do cool nerdy dirty things and talk about men in tights and women with defined buttocks, especially when they're drawn by certain artists. They're very like, I'll save you, look at my ass. We're here to talk about what the fuck? I'm here to do another flex. Well, it's not really a flex visuals. It's one that I've had in mind for a while. And I thought, do you know what, let's do it. Next week we've got an epic, I think we're going to do it next week. Next week we have a beautiful flex, which I can't wait to do. But this week we're going to do some sort of a, not necessarily a countdown. I'm not going to put dividers in it because I haven't really got an order. But we're going to take a look at some Funkos we've already shown you this year visual. I'll just show you some of my favourite ones we've got this year. We've done a lot of Funko Pop collections so far and flexes and whatnot. We've got this set and we've done them. We've added this to the collection and stuff. But I've not really ranked off. And of course this could... not really ranked off. I'm not way up. Really fucking... I've lost my train of thought now. Basically, visuals, we've got a lot of awesome Funkos we've got from this year. In fact, that was the hardest part of trying to do this video. I was thinking, who the fuck did we get this year and who the fuck did we get last year? But the last few Funkos that we've got some beautiful and amazing Funkos. And a lot of them are chosen because of, you know, it could be a Funko from a film and I enjoyed them in this film or this scene or this certain adaptation of them or whatnot. And visuals... I just can't wait to just get this, because I love talking about our Funkos, I love talking about our collections, and I want to show you which ones I adore and which are near and dear to me and stuff. And it has been quite a hard little, it's not a list, but list to make. For examples, I'm going to show you some of the Rise of the Beast Funkos. And I love that film so much, I could have just shown you all of them, and I'm thinking, no, we can't do that. We're going to have to be strict and just try and pick one or maybe two from like same sets and stuff. But I'm going to try and, like I said, be strict as that and pick one. I can't just choose whole sets. I'm looking at it because some of them are sat around me now. Some of them I have to bring from downstairs. But anyway, visuals, let's shut the fuck up and actually get into it and just talk about some of our favourite Funko Pops we've got from this year. And we've got some badass Funkos. How many have we got laid out? I'm trying to be strict with this. I've got a booger there. Have I been fucking doing the rest of my videos with a booger hanging out my nose this whole time? Told us I had a booger dog. Got A out. Ah, fuck. Right, anyway, yeah, this is hard. First of all, visuals, as soon as I mentioned it, we're going to start off with Rise of the Beasts. I wanted to include all of them, I love them, but no, we're going to go for, obviously, Optimus Primal. Yes, the main reason is I adored so much this particular version of Optimus Prime from Rise of the Beasts. I loved how a bit more hesitant and a bit more hostile he was to the humans and stuff like that, and I just love this particular version of Optimus Prime, and I think they designed him for the film and the design for this Funko are just absolutely beautiful. It's not a special edition. In fact, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of these things. 4 of these aren't exactly special editions are out, but they just mean something to me, so it's cool because I look at this now and I've watched Rise of the Beast a couple of times now. One of them, I'm just chilling in this bed. Well, I watched it a couple of times. I've watched it a few times. But anyway, I can just look at him in the corner of my eye whilst I'm watching it on TV, and I'm like, I fucking love you so much. He's the reason why my dog is called Optimus. He's the reason why I got blue in my Autobot tattoo. I was giving you love there. Why are you leaving me? But I particularly adored this one so much. And I don't actually have that many Transformers Funkos. I've got an Optimus on the back of the... can you see him? He's there. I've got 2 Optimuses over there, and I've got him over there. I think I've got a Jumbo downstairs. I've got 5 Optimus Prime Funkos, but this by far is my absolute favourite. It's not in any particular order. We're just grabbing it. We're going to go for Raphael from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Mutant Mayhem, a relatively new Funko. I've probably only had this one about 4 weeks, and if you can see, his brothers are up there minus Leo, because at Get Ready Comics, where I've bought all my TMNT figures, Funko, sorry, he is not on the list. But we've gone for Raph again, just like Optimus is my favourite from the, you know, particular franchise and whatnot. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a bit of fluff. Adored Mutant Mayhem so fucking much. It may be the second best. Oh no, I might just give it the first. I don't know, I did enjoy the original TMNT film. I know it was goofy and but anyway, it's one of the best TMNT films, and it's one of the best depictions of Raph I've seen. It's, yes, in TMNT he's a bit more toned down, he's a bit more not as you know, full-forced and as hard-headed and stubborn and angry and aggressive as we usually see him. But this particular version of him, I still absolutely adore. I love Raphael. I love all the Turtles, but I adore Raphael, and I think he looked phenomenal in the film. I think he was portrayed phenomenally. The whole film was absolutely outstanding, and I fucking love this Funko Pop. In fact, I might not have even done him on a Funko Pop collection so far video yet, have we? No, because I was waiting to get the whole set in. Oh, there you go. It's the first time seeing our Raph Funko Pop. But yes, he made one of the favourite Funko Pops of the year list without a shadow of a doubt. The biggest one, I definitely know that we did this in a recent-ish episode of collections so far and whatnot, but it's the Goat Boat from Thor: Love and Thunder. I know the film come under a lot of scrutiny and criticism and whatnot. God, for what a fucking fat knob that I am. I knew fucking one of the goats could have died there. But I really enjoyed Thor: Love and Thunder. I thought it was an awesome film. I thought it looked beautiful. I thought the colours to use in this particular Thor suit and whatnot was amazing. The fact of the goat boat on the Rainbow Ridge and stuff looks amazing. I even thought these two were fucking hilarious. We're going to fight Gore the God Butcher in this crazy black and white world, and it's... I'm sorry, I'm a dumb idiot. And to see the Goat Boat like this in Funko Pop form, it looks amazing. The Rainbow Bridge looks fucking phenomenal. Thor looks amazing. The boat itself, Asgard Tours, looks amazing. The goats look fucking beautiful. I think everything about this Funko Pop is outstanding, and I think the film is amazing. So, yeah, the Goat Boat was going to make this year's favourite list. We'll go for one who I was actually contemplating. I was thinking, did I get you this year? But I'm fairly certain I did, and one that's without a shadow of a doubt, amazing. It's Kyle's special edition Tooth Decay outfit. If you're a fan of South Park and you know what the episode is, you'll know how fucking hilarious this outfit is. Tooth Decay killed Mr. Garrison's dad. Mr. Mackey's dad, sorry. Mr. Mackey, okay. And he's done a whole play about how Tooth Decay is evil and whatnot. And they get... Because originally it's Ike, his brother, that's playing Tooth Decay. But Kyle has to step in and play Tooth Decay. And it's the big bad villain of the episode and whatnot. And it's so dumb and so goofy and so stupid. I saw it. I'm sure it... I don't know if it's just one of those regular special editions or... I think it's like a full convention. It's definitely a special edition of some kind. But it's amazing. The Funko Pop South Park shelves in the bathroom, just chilling there, looking amazing and beautiful. And Kyle as Tooth Decay had to make our list. We'll go for one that I'm going to try and whiz through because it just breaks my heart. And I've seen this film so many times at the cinema, and I've watched it twice on Disney Plus, and it just gets harder and harder and harder every time. So it's a Funko that's not particularly special in any kind, but it's the story that comes with it. But it's Baby Rocket. Hence why I got 89 P13 tattooed to my arm. Oh, the story that this little fucker had to go through, and the realization of the emotional weight he was carrying throughout all three films, and they bring it and they represent it through this little cute fucker, and then we have to go on to torture him and do bad things to him, and you know the high evolutionary, you know, altering his DNA and prodding him and poking him, and oh, the scream he gives out, it's fucking horrendous and minging. But at the same time, knowing the happy ending that he gets, it fills my heart with warmth. Again, this is in the bathroom. I've got all the Guardians Volume 3 Funkos on a shelf in the bathroom. And I love it so much. Plus, it's a baby raccoon. It's adorable. It's cute. I love it so much. I was going to include regular Rocket, but I don't know. I think I prefer this one just because of how it started to how it is now. And this little fucking emotional roller coaster of a bastard and thing. I love it, but next one, we're going to move. I didn't realise the next three all come from the same sort of family-esque bastard. We'll go for Miguel O'Hara. We're going to go for Spider-Man 2099. I love Spider-Man 2099, full stop. Then we get him, which we knew we were getting him at the end of Into the Spider-Verse, because we saw him in the cutscene, but Across the Spider-Verse, I love this depiction of him, the way he's animated, voiced by Oscar Isaac, the way they've made how they've designed him with the animation art style of the Spider-Verse stuff. He looks awesome. He looks badass. He looks cool. The vulnerable, emotional moments he brings out in the film, and the aggressive, hard-hitting, angry moments where he's probably giving, you're not supposed to be inspired, you are a mistake, and all that. Everything done by this particular Spider is phenomenal. I will always love Spider-Man 29. From the first time I read his comic to the first time seeing him in a show to seeing him in Funko Pop form, action figure form, whatever it is. I love this particular Spider, and I love him in this Into the Spider-Verse art style and whatnot. Sorry, Across the Spider-Verse. What Spider-Verse? It was so hard not to include any of them. It was so hard not to include Gwen. I thought, let's include Gwen, but I thought, you know what, no, we've had a bit of Gwen and whatnot. I've got a lot more Gwen Funkos and Ghost Spider Funkos than I do 29. I've only got 2 29 Funkos, actually, the more classic comic book one and this one. And I thought we'd include you, even though Gwen was probably my favourite character from that, but in terms of actual Funko, wibble, wobble, wobble, I prefer this one. I have a Funko Pop exclusive. It's Venom holding Mjolnir and the Sword of Silver Surfer. How amazing is that? I think as well, if I'm correct, is it glow in the... is it the special... I can't remember. It's special edition from the Funko Pop website. It's beautiful. It's amazing. Just look how badass he looks. We've got all of our Venomized stuff up there right next to the Transformers. And I don't know why I needed to put that bit out. But he just looks so badass. And look at the eyes and the glow of them and the teeth and the sword and Thor's hammer Mjolnir just looking absolutely beautiful. The spider crest on the back. That is one of the most cleanest, most amazing, most badass Funkos I've ever seen, with one of the most badass poses. Like, look how fucking jacked and ripped he looks. Plus, there's a whole story being told here with Mjolnir, with the sword and everything. There's a lot going on, and it's absolutely beautiful. And finally, we've had to do it. The film didn't come out this year, I know that for a fact, but this Funko Pop did. And boy, oh boy, I fell in love with it, the film, and I fell in love with it when I saw it in Funko Pop form. It's Spider-Man, Tom Holland's Spider-Man from No Way Home. At the very end, his own suit, where we see him do that beautiful ending sequence after everything's just gone right, but at the same time, horribly wrong for him personally. You know, nobody remembers him. Aunt May's dead. Can't speak to MJ or Ned. He's got no more Stark help. Happy doesn't know who he is. He's out in New York on his own, snowfall, and he's just knitted. Will sew himself this suit, and he's skimming along, and he's webbing along, and he's doing his thing, and we end with that, you know, jump to camera sort of thing. Oh, and it's just, it breaks my heart, but it also lifts me. I don't need to ramble on about how much I love this character. If it wasn't for him, I am not me to this day. Honest to God, I owe everything to Spider-Man. And Tom Holland's Spider-Man is just phenomenal. I adore that kid as Peter Parker as Spider-Man. He's doing such great justice. And the way this ended, there's always been this whole thing of, let's not give Spider-Man too much of a happy ending. You know, Stan Lee wanted to make him a relatable character, and, you know, anybody could be Spider-Man. And a lot of us see our own little things in Spider-Man. And his attitude to how everything went wrong, but to save the day, he had to sacrifice everything. And it looks like he's just going to, you know, put his chin up and get on with it and whatnot. Oh, just everything that this Funko represents, I just see that end sequence of the film, and with it being one of the greatest films of all time for me personally because of, you know, biased reasons, it says so much and it says a lot. But yeah, if I had to pick a number one, it would have to be this or the emotional roller coaster of Baby Rocket would maybe have to clinch first. But I don't know. Let me know which one yours is in the comments below, which one your favourite. But yeah, Spider-Man, the shiny blue suit. Oh, for that visuals, because before grabbing the Funkos, I'm sat there saying, right, I want to grab Bumblebee, I want to grab Primal, I want to grab Mirage. I'm sure there's a couple of Venom stuff that we've got from this year. I wanted to grab the entire No Way Home stuff, you know, the second wave of stuff. I wanted to grab all the Spider-Verse shit. And I thought we're going to be here all fucking day. So, yeah, we'll end it there before I carry on and just keep going and going and going and going. But visuals, that was my favourite Funko Pops we've got in our collection. Break the camera this year. Please let me know which one you prefer out of everything from the stuff we've got this year. And we might do this again close towards the end of the year because we've still got a few months left to go. I don't know what sets are still to come out. We've got to obviously finish TMNT, Blue Beetle stuff. As soon as that's available to buy, I'm going to try. I'll look at Wage and see how many of that stuff we can get. Marvels will have some stuff, of course, obviously. There might be some for Ahsoka. The show's just started a couple of weeks back. So yeah, there's still going to be some stuff coming out and whatnot. But visuals, there we have it. My favourite Funkos we've bought of the year so far. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think of the video, and let me know what you think of these Funkos. I don't know if what I've said, any of that was English. But thank you for watching. But let's keep being you and keep on keeping on.